Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Mondays with Moss. It's been a long time. In fact, it's been a whole summer. And I've been having a great time down the shore, being with my family, seeing my clients, working on a new book. And actually, this series that we're starting today comes from my new book called Anxiety Sucks, 10 Ways Human Beings Make Themselves Miserable. So my wife, Judy, and I will probably be doing this series, most of the sessions, hopefully on Monday, sometimes on Sunday, sometimes Tuesday. Now we're back at work, our schedules got pretty tight, so I can't promise it's going to be every Monday at the same time, but we'll do our best to do one live one every week. So, here's the thought. What do we want? For the most part, I think humans, we want to feel happy. We want to feel a sense of accomplishment. We want to have some close relationships where people care about us and we care about them. We want to be able to go through the day with some sense of satisfaction, contributing something of value, and being appreciated for what we do. And when we come home, have a martini, glass of wine, and enjoy our families. It makes sense then, doesn't it, that we should, in a way, wake up thinking about our day from the standpoint of what do I want to accomplish, what's my intention, what's an action plan I can take to move in the direction I want to go, and take action and see how things work out. Actually, what we wake up to, I think, is a lot different. Most of the people I talk to, based upon 50 years of being a therapist and giving talks and having people call me up and just share their thoughts with me, we don't seem to wake up with happy thoughts. We don't seem to wake up bouncing out of the bed. We wake up, lie there, kind of dreading the day, having a hard time to get out of bed, to brush your teeth and get dressed and get on with the day. So have you noticed, for example, how difficult it could be just to be happy and content? How easily you can get upset and turn minor upsets into major calamities and really lose your perspective? Have you noticed how you can carry past regrets and resentments with you, not just during the day, but for a year, 5 years, 10 years, a whole lifetime? I have clients who've been holding regrets and resentments for 20, 30 years. Man, they really are ingrained, like overgrown toenails that are ingrained. They really hurt, but they don't know how to get rid of them. Have you noticed when you don't get your way, you don't get what you want, your expectations aren't realized, you can take it personally and get hurt and think somebody did that to you on purpose? Have you noticed how hard it can be just to let upsets go and get on with your day, like Teflon, let things bounce off of you? So we do know life can be difficult. There are illnesses, there are financial problems, relationship problems, work problems, and so on. And often we don't have a lot of control, particularly over global problems and global events. So sometimes we just feel kind of hopeless, helpless, and what can a guy do? What can a gal do? Well, this new series, Mondays with Moss, is not about that stuff out there, controlling the world out there. It's more what we do inside ourselves to create real problems for ourselves. In fact, 10 specific ways we make ourselves miserable. So today is just an introduction to let you know the mind can be a dreadful place to travel unless you have a navigational map to help you get through the mind, unless you understand the way the mind is constructed. Where the potholes are, where the detours are, where it's foggy, where it's really mudslides in your mind, so to speak. And if you have some idea of how the mind is wired and how the mind thinks, you might have a better chance of actually waking up in the morning, having a happy thought and saying, hey, I do want to accomplish something today that has value. And then we get out of bed and start doing it. Have you ever noticed, by the way, when you're taking action, you feel a lot better? Like this morning, for some reason, I woke up and I had a bit of a stomach ache. And I was thinking to myself, what am I having a stomach ache about? Then I said, I think what it's about is I'm working on a film project with some very, very talented people out in California. Tonight I have to present my script. It's not a full script, it's like a 3-minute episode. I like it a lot, but these people are brilliant in what they do. I don't feel brilliant. And I think what happened was I started to take it personally. Like I started to think, well, last time I presented, I didn't get many smiles, so maybe they don't like what I have to say. Or thinking to myself, maybe I'm not good enough. Oh my God, my nose is itching. I'm starting to feel uncomfortable. So I got out of bed. I did something I think that Mel Robbins talks about, do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get out of bed, which I did, brushed my teeth, got dressed, and came down, had a little breakfast, and went to my physical therapy. And now I'm back in the saddle again, as Gino Autry will say, and talking to you guys. And I'm really happy to do that. So this series is really about the stupid ways we think, or the ways in which our mind makes us think. Because in a way, the mind is like a movie or a TV series that we haven't really turned on, but it's on all the time, and it won't let us go. So I think there are ways in which we can do a better job in managing the mind and having a happier life and having less sickness and having less obsessions and ruminations. And Judy and I want to do the best we can to describe each of these ways in which we think and make ourselves miserable. So the first one's going to be taking things too personally. Have you ever done that? Just take things too personally? You don't get a phone call returned? And you think, what did I do? Why is this person angry with me? Right away, we're confabulating a story, making up a story based upon you took it personally. So this week, we'll see if we can squeeze that in. And each week, we're going to tackle one of the 10. Like, what is it, this way in which we think makes us miserable and anxious, that we turn snowballs into avalanches, moles into mountains, and what we can do about them to really break the dreadful hold our minds sometimes have on us. Hope you join us. I see Larry joined in. Good to see you, Larry. Hope things are well out in California. And miss you. Anyway, I'm glad to be back. I'm looking forward to doing this with Judy. And I will see you soon for our first one. Okay, guys. Bye-bye.